The Eastern Desert. On the edge of the equator lies a vast terrain of ancient sand and rock. The desert accounts for 90% of the Egyptian landscape. Amongst these parched lands, it's difficult to imagine that any complex life could survive. But at the edge of these mountainous ranges, a striking blue meets the orange and yellow land. Below the waves, an entirely different world awaits. Bursting with tropical colour, these coral reefs are by far the most biodiverse ecosystems in the ocean, home to all manner of exotic creatures. The fish swimming close to the surface almost touch the very brink of their world. As we venture deeper, the scenery transforms into a quite alien terrain. Vast fields of coral spreading across its floor. These sand flats seem far from ideal feeding grounds, but some inhabitants have adapted to find food even here. Goatfish have specially adapted chemosensory barbels to aid in their search. Other species take advantage of the goatfish's unusual strategy. This fish has realized the potential for an easy meal. The goatfish are aided by another set of cautious eyes that help them scour the ever-unpredictable seascape. They share their habitat with larger variants, like this yellow saddle goatfish. These peaceful reef rummagers spend their mornings searching for debris and any scraps they deem nutritious. Cleanerass feed from their host's dead tissue, skin and parasites. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. For the host, it brings considerable health benefits, while for the cleanerass, it offers both food and protection from predators. Greenery becomes visible. These grass beds are home to some very iconic species. The green turtle. It is the only species of herbivore amongst its family. They feed primarily on seagrass or algae. The turtles only bite off the tips of the grass blades, maintaining the plant's health and additionally conserving their food supply. If not near other turtles, they are often found with remora, often called suckerfish, attached to their shell or underside. Remora have distinctive slate-like structures that provide the suction needed to attach to the skin of their hosts. turtles soar through the ocean, every now and then rising to take a life-giving breath. Straying away from the reef amongst the open waters, there are creatures larger still to be found. Bottlenose dolphins. These extremely intelligent and sociable animals usually travel in groups, using their dorsal fins and powerful tails to reach speeds of 15 to 20 kilometers per hour. Considerably rarer than the dolphin, the dugong is a sight to behold. Here, seen rising up towards the surface, these graceful sea mammals are often found grazing on the seabeds below. But, surprisingly, its lineage links the dugong directly to the elephant. Its closest relative, the sea cow, was hunted to extinction in the 1700s. The flat tail and flippers may look similar to those of a whale, and, like the whale, the dugong is capable of living for 70 years or more in protected habitats. By midday, the reef is bustling with life, and the harsh sun rays now penetrate the depths, bringing out new and breathtaking colours. It's not only natural structures that are found in these waters. An old wreck, when first seen perched on the reef's edge, tells a grim, morbid story. But even as their tales of death and destruction are related, stories of birth and new life are beginning. Coral begins breaking down the distinction between wreck and reef. The various structures and small openings provide the perfect habitat for colonies to establish themselves. Wrecks can support a wide range of marine life. Here, for example, we see the blue spotted ray, a fish also found in mangroves. Mangroves mostly consist of groups of trees and shrubs. Found in areas of slow-moving water, allowing fine sediments to accumulate. The intricate tangle of tree roots makes an attractive habitat for occupants seeking shelter and food sources. This labyrinth of caverns, cut by shafts of sunlight, provide a rare, safe haven of peace and solitude. Ancient formations form a network of large caves and crevices, the perfect place for certain species to hide during the daylight hours. In amongst the soft tentacles of this anemone live fish that are completely immune to its sting. For them, the anemone's defences provide protection and shelter. These two-banded anemone fish spend their afternoon tending to their home, ensuring it stays in pristine condition. The young rarely stray far from the home, preferring the comforting, strange structures that nurture them as they feed on the algae and zooplankton that flows past. One of the Red Sea's most distinctive residents is the lionfish. Despite their unhurried movements, they are active hunters, feeding on fish and crustaceans both day and night. Their needle-sharp fins are poised to deliver their venom to any would-be predator. Lionfish are mostly solitary creatures, each with its own territory to defend. Dusk on the reef, the ideal time for predators to lurk in the shadows. Like some ancient sea serpent, a giant moray emerges in search of its prey. As night descends, the reef's atmosphere takes a distinctive turn. Few fish are brave enough to venture beyond the shadows. But there are some creatures that dwell out in the open. Some species, like this dark-finned lionfish, display their defences to deter predators. Only fish with tremendous defences or specially adapted eyes choose to dwell in the darkness. A new dawn. The daily cycle repeats, and life on the reef is rekindled to face whatever challenges await.